communists elected in New York City recently. They're communists, they're not social democrats. They want to completely destroy the traditional American way of life. Communism is very easy to sell. It destroys everything. After 2 or 3 years, the country is a disaster area. The country fails. They always do. It always does. So easy to sell. That first year, boy, you're the most popular. It's happening right now in New York and California. But you'll start living in squalor. You'll live in squalor. There will be no food. There will be no housing. There will be no military. There will be no law and order. There will be no nothing. There will be no nothing. You'll be a third world inhabitant in every way, and everyone will suffer or die. You'll suffer or die. That's what happens. For thousands of years, it's been happening by different names. Thousands of years. I'm telling you, I'd be the greatest communist in history. It would be so easy. You wouldn't have to work. You could stay home. The problem is a couple of years go by, the whole place collapses. Always does. Always has. But I'm sorry to say, but assassinations of those who oppose them is a very important element of their ideology. Assassination's a big deal for them. They're animals. They're animals. In many cases, they're not smart, but in some cases, they are. It's easy for them to get followers because they make promises that they know they can't keep. And the Democrats aren't fighting back. That's why they're dumb. They're not fighting back. They're afraid. I watch Schumer. He's afraid to fight. I watch guys that are pretty normal and guys that we oppose, they're afraid to fight. The Democrats have taken a tremendous turn left, and many of these people, I looked at some of the people that got elected the other night in New York. These are, in many ways, stupid people. In some ways, and intellectually, probably pretty smart. But they're people that want to destroy our country. They hate our country. They hate our people. They hate the Democrat Party. The Democrat Party is in big trouble because this isn't stopping with New York. This is going on. It's too easy to get elected. Giving everything away. Too easy to get elected. Very dangerous, but you'll soon have nothing.
Okay, guys, we're going to repeat this again.
Trump just say they want to restart the war on Christians and the church? Look.
They want to restart the war on Christians and churches. And as you saw with the communists elected in New York City recently, they're communists, they're not social democrats. They want to completely destroy the traditional American way of life. Communism is very easy to sell. It destroys everything. After 2 or 3 years, the country is a disaster area. The country fails. They always do. It always does. So easy to sell. That first year, boy, you're the most popular. It's happening right now in New York and California. But you'll start living in squalor. You'll live in squalor. There will be no food. There will be no housing. There will be no military. There will be no law and order. There will be no nothing. There'll be no nothing. You'll be a third world inhabitant in every way, and everyone will suffer or die. You'll suffer or die. That's what happens. For thousands of years, it's been happening by different names.
I'm going to pause that there. I'm not in politic, and I'm not a politic. And I get ka-ching from the gov. And whatever. Donald Trump, are you in crack? Are you in crack? Do you use drugs? Do you use drugs, Donald? Do you use drugs? What are you doing? What are you doing to the world? That's first of all. What the hell you're talking about? What the hell you talking about, Mr. President? What the fuck you're talking about? I think the president is in crack. He's in something.
Thousands of years. I'm telling you, I'd be the greatest communist in history. It would be so easy. You wouldn't have to work. You could stay home. The problem is a couple of years.
He gotta end up like Kennedy. I swear. I swear to God, he had to end up like Kennedy. Like, and that's it, because what is going on? Like,
They're animals. They're animals. In many cases, they're not smart, but in some cases, they are. It's easy for them to get followers because they make promises that they know they can't keep. And the Democrats aren't fighting back. That's why they're dumb. They're not fighting back. They're afraid. I watch Schumer. He's afraid to fight. I watch guys that are pretty normal and guys that we oppose. They're afraid to fight.
He never could
Democrats have
keep
taken
his
a
eyes
tremendous turn
open.
left, and many of these people, I looked at some of the people that got elected the other night in New York. These are
He said loser? He said loser.
stupid people in some ways and intellectually probably pretty smart. But they're people that want to
Mr. President, you in crack.
They hit our people. They hit the Democrat Party.
I know when you're in
Democrat Party
crack.
is in big trouble.
His eyes is like,
This isn't stopping with New York. This is going on.
he's talking about New York. Oh my
Giving
God.
everything away. Too easy to get elected. Very dangerous. But you'll soon have nothing left. That's the problem.
He's talking about New
In many
York,
ways,
bro.
they're allowing them to just go their own way, do your own. We don't want to take.
What happened if the New York go to the? Oh no.
They're afraid they're going to lose their election if they even
Mr.
think about
President, you're gonna end up
anything bad about this. We're going to have sick
dead.
people.
Did Trump just say they want to restart the war on Christians and the church? Look.
Yeah, he's actually in crack.
Yesterday. Watch how these police officers get caught. Sex trafficking little fucking kids.
Fine. For real, fuck these motherfuckers.
He got the whole look.
Oh, they bringing somebody out the bank.
He got the what's happening? What's happening?
Yeah, move with me so my battery won't die.
Fuck that. Bring his ass out. It took y'all long enough.
Right.
Oh my God, kids!
I'm coming through here.
Little kids don't believe in cops, okay? Don't run into them.
They should just let us whoop his ass, dog.
Bro, I swear, if we rush
Hi, welcome to my live stream.
Oh, they done pulled the van up to the door so they could sneak a shit out. They sneaking shit out. They sneaking shit out, dog.
Put that nigga on the spot. I couldn't find out what city this was.
Show that nigga face, dog. Show that nigga face. My shit got blurry as a motherfucker.
This shit all over the internet. Couldn't find
Yeah,
out what city.
kid. Hi. Yeah.
Oh, they sneaking niggas out, dog. They
Look, I'm not lying.
Is it, dog?
Look at all the motherfuckers coming out of there, dog.
Yo, look at that.
Dog.
What is going on in this world? This is disgusting, bro.
They all in that van. It's kids coming out in here.
Hey, make way for the camera. Make way for the camera.
They snuck these motherfuckers.
Fam, look at this shit. And we know this shit is really happening.
Oh my God.
More and more of these pigs has been really emboldened.
Okay, let's
Did you
see.
hear the news?
Now in the future, you won't have to bring your ID because they're going to be the arbiter of who's who in the world. So if you want to board an airplane, you just scan the palm of your hand and then legendary. You'll see it at 500 Whole Food stores. You've already got airlines testing it out. You've got concert venues testing this out.
You want me to put that in my hand? Let me tell you something. There's only one thing that's going on my hand. And here it is. Yep, that's it.
Yep.
Did you hear the news?
Now in the future, you won't have to bring your ID because they're going to be the arbiter.
Going crazy, people.
What are you doing?
A court has sentenced 31-year-old Mark Vance to life in prison following a horrifying assault on a 25-year-old woman at a Manhattan subway station. The incident occurred around 11 a.m. on a Saturday at the...
Wait, hold on. Why are you not helping her, bro? I swear people don't live in reality no more, dog.
Oh my God.
People are not living real life.
63rd Street, Lexington Avenue Q train platform. Vance approached the victim from behind, aggressively tackled her to the ground, and attempted to rape her in broad daylight. Bystanders quickly intervened to stop the attack and held Vance until transit police arrived at the scene to place him under arrest. During the trial, the judge strictly condemned the predatory nature of the
That's disgusting,
stating
bro.
that such heinous violence violates the fundamental safety of public spaces. Due to the severity of the assault and Vance's extensive criminal history, the court handed down a mandatory life sentence without the possibility of parole. The victim, who sustained several physical injuries
Seriously?
during the struggle, testified about the deep psychological.
If you're a woman over
No.
this is what they've been distracting us from. Wait for the end for solutions.
Every single Christian that I know says that they will stand firm, says that they will not enter into the beast system, but we simply just know that is not the case. That many, that most, will be knocked off the narrow road, that most won't endure to the end. 83 million bank accounts were just frozen in Vietnam. That country only has 86 million people. So basically, they froze every single person's bank account in that country. They said, if you want your money, you're going to have to come in and do biometrics, come in and get digital ID, and then you can have access to your money. Everyone says they will stand firm, but what about when you can't feed your children?
That's what I'm saying, guys. That's what I'm saying, guys. Pack your things. Like, get some food, get water, food, supplies. What else? Medication. Look at what is going on.
Unless you enter into the system. The devil doesn't play by your rules. He wants you to be able to not feed your family.
The devil is nothing.
Ben Shapiro.
The devil is nothing.
Ben Shapiro just released an emergency warning video to all Americans. Look.
If they were to gain control of the Senate, they would move to impeach President Trump. There's an outside shot. They could even get a conviction in a Senate split between a Democratic majority and maybe some rogue Democratic senators. They, of course, will stymie any effort to refund our military, to restock THAADs, Patriot missiles, to build the new kind of military we need to actually challenge our enemies in the world. And again, there is, as I say, the possibility that President Trump gets impeached in the House and then even convicted in the Senate. That's all what happens if the Democrats win the Senate. So there's like very, very serious stuff. And that sets it up for 2028. Because if Democrats control the Senate in 26 and the House in 26, then they are one step away from having a trifecta in
Israel's not going to allow Trump to get impeached. Matter of fact, there's a massive possibility that Trump actually runs for a third term. And the way he's going to do it is by simply sending ground troops to Iran and continuing this war. And if you don't believe me, starting December 18th, 2026, every male in the United States from the age of 18 to 25 will no longer need to register for the military draft themselves. It will automatically register these individuals using databases from other federal and state agencies. This ground invasion into Iran is going to be unavoidable, and it's going to allow Trump to run a third term.
According to the Bible, here are 10 specific warnings that you are living in end times. Number one, they're talking about a new world order, and per Revelation 13, a new world order is the end of the planet.
Well, it's definitely, I think, a new world order.
Number two, according to Revelation 16:12, the Euphrates River will completely drying at an alarming rate. By estimations, in 2040, completely dry, and this has never happened in the history of mankind. Number three, when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction will come upon them. That is literally the slogan of the Global Board of Peace, where they're trying to completely establish peace across the planet. Number four, the wicked people on earth that don't believe in God are going to have one mind. Elon Musk, with his telepathy experiment, is forming a hive mind where when you install your brain chip, you can literally speak to each other with your brains and share thoughts with each other. Number five, when humanity starts breathing life into an image that it should be able to speak, the end is coming. That's literally what we're doing with AI, is we're creating life that can speak to us. And this is the natural cyclical end to the human story. If you ask me, God created us in Genesis. Now with our wicked hearts, we're trying to create life as humanity. Speaking of AI, for sign number 6, knowledge shall be increased in the time of the end. Right now, the rate of human knowledge is doubling every 30 minutes to 3 hours. It literally used to take 100 years for us to do this as the human race, but we are having an exponential increase in the rate of knowledge in 2026. Sign number 7, a global financial system will get established. Not only have they rolled out digital ID in the United Kingdom, where you will not be able to buy or participate unless you get a digital ID, but Sam Altman, who just made a deal with the Pentagon, has a second company called World, where he's trying to bring in a world financial system via WorldCoin and a World ID, where you have to get a global ID in order to participate once AI takes everybody's jobs. Sign number 8, the final kingdom on earth that's going to be wicked is going to be part iron, part clay. God made us out of clay per Genesis. Sam Altman, along with every other AI expert, is telling us they are going to merge AI with humanity. That's iron with clay. Sam Altman literally has a blog post called The Merge from 2017, where he's saying he is going to merge AI with humanity at some point. Sign number 9, the book of Zephaniah is all about the end time army that's going to destroy Israel. One of the first dominoes to fall is Gaza shall be forsaken. Unless you've been living under a rock, Gaza has been completely destroyed in the last 3 years, and it's been completely forsaken, and there's a war breaking out in the Middle East, which is the start of the tribulation. Finally, sign number 10, in the last days, there's going to be scoffers who pretend that this is never going to happen. They're going to say they've always been talking about the end. Jesus was talking about the first century. No, he wasn't. He was talking about coming back on the clouds and completely torching this planet for people that don't believe in him, because you've got no excuse not to believe in the Bible anymore. Love you guys so much. Make sure to follow for more.
United States military commander has just told the entire world to be on high alert for a possible World War III. Look.
I look around the globe. Russia, China, Iran, North Korea, and others are increasing their collaboration and their cooperation as their interests align against us. We see this clearly in Ukraine. While President Trump pushes for a peaceful resolution to a horrible war, China continues to fund Putin's war machine. Iran continues to supply technology and weapons. And North Korean combat troops remain in Russia on Ukraine's border. And of course, there's a confluence between Russia, Iran, and Venezuela and their dark fleet of oil tankers that is helping to fund the war. In the Arctic and the
United States
Oh my God.
Jesus is coming back so soon. Have you guys seen this? Watch this clip.
My ministers will also proceed with the introduction of digital ID that will modernize how citizens interact with public services.
So that's the King of England, and he just confirmed they're coming out with a digital ID. And in case you didn't know, the Bible warned us about a little something like this. I'm not saying this is exactly what the Bible's talking about, but I'm no expert. I'm just a 22-year-old who reads the Bible. But I do know that the Bible told us 2,000 years ago that one day there's going to be a system where you cannot buy or sell anything unless you have a specific mark. Now, I'm not saying this is the mark. I really don't know. But I'm just saying everything the Bible said would happen in the last days before Jesus comes back is happening right in front of our eyes. We are closer to the return of Jesus than we've ever been. And that's a fact. And you might be like, oh, you guys have been saying he's coming back.
That is true, guys.
The Bible warned us about what I'm about to tell you. And if you know the Bible, you know I'm telling you the truth. So now they're saying that they found the body of Jesus in Egypt. You heard what I just said? A British anthropologist is now claiming that they found the remains of Jesus Christ, along with the Ark of the Covenant, are hidden beneath the Great Pyramid of Giza. And they're not saying this is a rumor. They're saying that this is where it's located. According to the claims, there's a sealed chamber, a double cave hidden between some stone blocks, deep inside the pyramid's southern passage. And inside that chamber is what could be the most controversial discovery in human history. They're saying that's where Jesus is. But I need y'all to remember what the Bible told us, because here's where it stops feeling like a coincidence. In Matthew 24, there's a warning, clear as day. If they tell you he's here or he's been found, don't believe it. Now think about what that means. Thousands of years ago, there was already a warning. And that warning was about a moment exactly like this. So either this is the discovery that changes everything, or this is the exact same scenario that they spoke about in the Bible. I need you to think about this. If the world accepts this, then everything shifts. And now you're left with two possibilities. Either it's real, or that warning that was in Matthew 24, verse 26, is absolutely speaking about right now. Pay attention. The
President of the United States just said that I insulted Jesus. You want to know what insults Jesus? Kicking the sick off their health care while cutting taxes for billionaires. You know what insults Jesus? Deporting the stranger and separating babies from their mothers. You know what insults Jesus? bombing innocent school children in Iran and sending our brave men and women off to die in another forever war. You know what insults Jesus? Covering up the Epstein files and then refusing to prosecute a single person in them. I am not a perfect Christian. I don't claim to be. There's only been one perfect Christian, and he was crucified on a cross 2,000 years ago. Jesus told us, he told us to love our neighbors as ourselves. He told us on earth as it is in heaven. Can we imagine war in heaven? Can we imagine bigotry in heaven? Can we imagine poverty in heaven? Then why do we tolerate these things on earth?
Welcome to the shore.
How to prepare for the disaster that Donald Trump has created. Yeah, I said it. If y'all don't know, a lot of y'all may already know that we're at war with Iran. Donald Trump is just going crazy. I don't know what's going on in his fucking
Yeah, he's in crack.
But how do we prepare for this and what's about to come?
Donald Trump is in crack.
One,
He's
around. He
gone.
gonna get you a lot of cases to these.
Yeah.
Also, keep these around,
A
guys.
lot of these, guys. A lot of these.
Beans, corn, potatoes, rice. I ain't saying just go stack up all at once, but slowly get these things. Like every week, you should be going to slowly get these things.
Get some food.
Stuff that you can just grab. You know what I mean? Non-refrigeratorable foods. 2, get you some batteries. Get you some headlights. Get you some flashlights. Get you some candles. We don't know what's about to happen. And the most important, man, keep you some money on hand. Get all that money out the bank, man, and start keeping it in y'all crib. Everything goes left and everything shut down, and they say I'm only taking cash. Half of y'all fuck because all of y'all got digital money. Start putting y'all like $20 to $40 a week to the side. Because I don't even know what's gonna happen. The shit that's going on and what it's looking like, no, it look like the fucking world about to end. It could be bombs dropping down any minute on our motherfucking head. He can shut down the whole world any minute. I don't fucking know. And the prices of gas is fucking crazy. So yeah, y'all better lock in, man. Quit taking this shit as a game.
Ya esto está 100% confirmado y ya varios medios de prensa internacional y de mucho respeto lo están informando. Axios está reportando una posible intervención militar inminente por parte de los Estados Unidos contra el régimen de La Habana. La Habana está, familia, con los días contados. Estamos hablando de Axios. ¿Quién lo está reportando? Que están asegurando que la retórica de Donald Trump y de Marco Rubio sobre las conversaciones con el régimen de Cuba ya están prendiendo todas las alarmas. Todas las mesas de conversación fracasaron. Entonces, el único camino que existe es una posible intervención militar. Súmale a eso los vuelos militares cerca de la isla y el nerviosismo que ya se comenta dentro de algunas estructuras militares del poder del régimen de La Habana. Aunque el régimen está intentando aparentar cierto control, cada día se les nota más el miedo. Dice la información, estamos hablando de un medio de prensa que no se ha equivocado hasta ahora. La semana pasada, el régimen de La Habana estaba acusando a este mismo medio de estar filtrando información sensible. El medio estadounidense Axios acaba de publicar un reporte en el que está advirtiendo que la creciente retórica del presidente Donald Trump y del secretario de Estado Marco Rubio está alimentando las preocupaciones sobre una posible intervención contra el régimen de La Habana. Déjame la L de libertad, familia. Si me está...
Puerto Rico makes President Trump cry.
They're going to terminate the filibuster as soon as they have a chance. And then they're going to approve Puerto Rico and D.C. as a state. They got 4 more senators. They're going to end up with 12 more congressmen. They're going to get at like 40 electoral votes. If they are allowed to do that, by that time I'll be sitting home. And I'm not a big crier. I don't think you want to see me cry, you know? Me cry, but I may be crying when I'll be sitting home and I'll say I told them.
Cabrón, yo no te quiero ver llorando ni hablando. I don't want to see you crying. I want you to become an invisible president. This wasn't the only attack against Puerto Rico yesterday, by the way, because he's crying. He says he will cry if Puerto Rico becomes a state. And at the same day, his administration posts this MAGA picture of him throwing paper towel at Puerto Ricans right after Hurricane Maria. That was his biggest contribution. You understand how stupid it is para ser puertorriqueño, Trump supporting Puerto Rican, living on the island that wants to become a state, and all the while he's saying, fuck that shit. Literally saying, and he's saying the Democrat, Bill Clinton didn't want Puerto Rico to become a state. Obama didn't. Obama fucked us with La Junta Promesa esa. Democrats don't give a fuck about Puerto Ricans either. It's all the same shit. I've never said that Democrats are good for Puerto Ricans. Nunca, jamás en la vida. Mind you, a month ago, the governor of Puerto Rico, Miss Piggy, aka Jennifer Gonzalez, was saying this.
The consensus of the island of more than 60% that they want statehood. So, Senator, I believe that the
Oh my God.
Te va a cambiar la vida. Solo escúchalo.
El diablo no quiere que mires.
Hmm.
This. Believe you me, after Trump, America is finished. It's not about Trump. I don't know the man. And I'm getting no benefits out of this anyway. Believe you me, I've never seen him. I've seen him on YouTube, whatever, here and there, bits and pieces. But I don't know him. But I'm telling you, Trump is the last one. Because after the trumpet will be blown. You know why America is going to fall? Which is the United Nations, yeah? 2 reasons. Because America is challenging God at the moment. It's challenging the Lord. It's going to fall for 2 reasons. One, internally. The other reason is externally. The internal reason, there will be traitors within America. There are traitors within the White House. There are traitors within the Pentagon. There are traitors within the governmental system. Traitors who have sold America. And the reason why these traitors came up on surface, because America walked away from the Lord. The Lord allowed them to be punished. To teach them that I'm in charge, not you. You think you can rule the world? It is the Lord who rules the world, not you. So when you challenge me, I will allow infiltrators from within your circle to come and do wondrous things, destroy America. A lot of traitors are within America. And the external reason, it is the wrath of God. Jesus Christ will come very heavily on America. The wrath of God. But internally, there is a lot of traitors. They literally sold it. You remember this. The day America goes, remember what's going to happen to the Christians. Very harsh. Very harsh. But the problem with America, it will take the rest of the world with it when it goes down. See?
So guys, prepare yourself. Prepare yourself. All my Christian out there. Prepare yourself. Pray to God. If you're planning to get out of church or you planning to get out of God, don't do it. God is coming soon. Jesus is coming pretty soon. And it's going to be the World War III. So I want to say to everybody, prepare yourself. What is going to happen in this world is going to happen and pretty soon. By the time it hit 2026 now to 2027, 8, 9, 10, 30, 31, the world is going to be ending. The world is gone. By the 30th and the 31, the earth is gone. So I want to say to you guys, Magda Matt, completed duty, signing out. And I want to see that I can't believe this. I can't believe what is going on to the world. And this is sad. This is really sad. And I wish you guys luck, love. My Christians out there, do not stop believing in God and Jesus himself, because that's what they want us to do. They want us to put by the 2027, they want us to put the digital ID. I am not getting that. I don't care. I don't care if they don't want to get me in a hospital. I don't care. I'm not gonna get that. I was born with that. And Donald Trump, stop being in crack. That's not good for you. Or stop drinking, or stop doing the cigar or something, because you're not okay. You be sleeping yourself and drooling and all that. You gotta stay home for real. Like you said, you gotta stay home. You can't be president no more. Like, none of the people cannot be president, because if y'all guys not responsible in a country food of life, then y'all guys are not ready. None of y'all. So, well, I'm not talking much about politic because my channel is not politic, but I just want y'all guys to be prepared what is coming on by the end of the years. The end is coming. So, welcome to World War III. Bye, guys. And remember, Ohana means family, and family means never left behind or forgotten. Bye, guys. Bye. Halapunga dudes. Bye.